Hi, my name is Dimitris Michalaris. Today I'm going to talk about the cardiovascular system in principles of anatomy and physiology in sport. The criteria is Unit 1, P5 Also the unit code is D552-4888. The circulatory system, also called cardiovascular system or the vascular system, is an organ system that permits blood to circulate and transport nutrients such as amino acids and electrolytes, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hormones and blood cells. The cardiovascular system. The main purpose of cardiovascular system is to transport nutrients, gases and waste products around the body. Also, it protects the body from the infection and blood loss. Another thing is to help the body temperature, to help the body maintain a constant body temperature, also called thermoregulation. And finally is to help maintain fluid balance within the body. The role. It consists of heart, which is a muscular pumping device, and a closed system of vessels called arteries, veins and capillaries. Also, the name implies blood contained of a circulatory system is pumped by the heart around a closed circle of vessels as it passes again and again through the various circulations of the body. Now, here I have placed a diagram of the two circulatory systems, and now I'm gonna explain where is placed. In the lungs, the capillary bed of the lungs is where the gas exchange occur. Then it goes the oxygen, the blue one is the water and the oxygen, and the red one is the blood. From the right side, where is the oxygen? The first thing is the pulmonary arteries, and from the other side, in the red one, which is the blood, is the pulmonary veins. Then we go to the aorta and branches, where is there. Then when we go down in this blue one is a vena cava. Then the right atrium is there, and the opposite is the left atrium. Then down of that is the right ventricle and the left ventricle, where is there. These two called systematic veins, and then the capillary bed of all body tissue is where the gas exchange occurs, which is there down. Now we go to the head. The first thing is the superior vena cava, which is placed there. The left is the aorta down there. Those two things and these two are the pulmonary artery, and the pulmonary vein are those red things, these double things, red, the small ones. Then we go to the left atrium, which is there, and the right atrium is here. The pulmonary valve is this one, the big one, and the tricuspid valve is down here. And then the left ventricle is down here placed, and the right ventricle is followed here. Then the last thing which is combined is the inferior vena cava with the superior vena cava, which is here. Now we move to the blood vessels. The blood vessels is formed of 5 things. Here, which is the oxygen, as I said, the blue one. The first thing is the vein, then we move to the venule, then the color changes into purple, which is the capillaries, then it goes to the blood, which are placed the arteriole and the arteries, the artery. Now the general functions. The general functions is to deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tissues of the body. Also, the explanation of that is that the blood circulatory system, the cardiovascular system, delivers nutrients and oxygen to all cells in the body. Also, it consists of the heart and the blood vessels running through the entire body. and the arteries carry blood away from the head. The veins carry it back to the head. So the arteries, they take it away, and the veins, they carry it back to the head. Also, another description is remove waste products to the kidneys, the liver, and the lungs. Sorry. The explanation of that is that the circulatory system carries oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to cells and removes waste products like carbon dioxide. This road waste travels in one direction only, which is to keep things going where they should. The structure of the head. The structure of the head is, a description of that is, from the right atrium, the blood receives the superior. The blood is received from the superior and inferior vena cava and the coronary sinus. Then it moves towards to right ventricle, where there is pumped to the lungs. The lungs reoxygenated the blood and send it to the left atrium. There, the left atrium helps to blood move from the left atrium to the left ventricle via the bicuspid valve. And the last is the left ventricle, where there the blood is pumped out of the head, out of the left ventricle to the aorta. This now we go to the function of the head. The function of the head. Blood is deoxygenated, which leaves the right ventricle of the head via the pulmonary vein and travel towards the lungs. Then from there returns oxygenated blood to the left atrium of the head via pulmonary vein. Also, it continues. This one was in pulmonary system. Now we move to the systemic system. There, the oxygenated blood leaves the body via the left ventricle to the aorta, then enters to the arteries and capillaries, where it supplies the body tissues with oxygen. Then then the deoxygenated blood returns via veins to the vena cava, which re-entering the head's right atrium. The structure of the blood vessels. The blood vessels consist of arteries, arterioles, capillaries, venules, and veins. Vessels networks deliver blood to all tissues in a direct and regulated manner. Arteries and veins are composed of three tissue layers. The first one is the thick outermost layer of the vessel. It is made of the connective tissue. The second one is a middle layer, is thicker and contains more contractile tissue in arteries than in veins. This consists of elastic fibers, connective tissue, and smooth muscle cells. And the last one is an inner layer, it's also called tunica intima, is the thinnest layer. The thinnest layer is comprised of a single layer of endothelium supported by a subendothelial layer. Then we move to the function of blood vessels. The function of blood vessels is the most important type. The most important types is arteries and veins, because they carry blood away from or towards the head, respectively. Another explanation of the function of blood vessel is that the blood vessels have the same basic structure, and in blood vessels, the white blood cells fight the infection, so it helps not get infection. And the last one is the arteries have thick muscular walls, so that they can take the blood at high pressure from the head and squeeze it along to the capillaries. Now we move to the structure of two circulatory systems. The circulatory system consists of three independent systems that work together: the heart, cardiovascular, the lungs, pulmonary, and the arteries, veins, coronary, and portal vessels, which is called systemic. The system is responsible for the flow of blood, nutrients, oxygen, and other gases, and as well the hormones of the to and from cells. Now we move to the function of the two circulatory system. The circulatory system is made up of blood vessels that carry blood away from and towards the body, the heart, sorry. The arteries carry blood away from the head, and veins carry back towards to the head. The circulatory system carries oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to cells and removes waste products like carbon dioxide. This, thank you very much.